this lovely lady. Shinfa. Do you like pizza, guys?
Can you mute your voice?
Because when they first made those the first movie came out, like that was probably the biggest like Hollywood movie like Star Wars ever made, was like that first one, and people were like literally like camping outside in tents and like, you know, just to see that movie. And I remember there's even like footage from like things from it from before when it was like them just chilling out, and just like these two like nerd guys, and they're like the first ones there. They're just like sprinting in. They're like Star Wars, and I'm like, oh wow, like these guys really like. I like seeing people who are very passionate about like their hobby. You know what I mean? Because it's cool to see. Because like I'll be honest, it's I see too many people who just like are always very negative on other people's hobbies, and I'm just like, but what's their hobby? Right? Their hobby, they don't have any really. It's to be negative on other people's hobby. That's their hobby. Because like when I ask them like, what do you do? But then sometimes people don't realize like what they're doing is very similar to, in a sense, to like that hobby, right? But I'm like, as long as they're not hurting anybody, like you should just let people do kind of what they want, right?
Right.
Type of thing, or like just let them, you know, if they like, you know, enjoying Star Wars and stuff too, just to kind of like reading up on some stuff about the kind of lore and stuff, just kind of brush myself up on some things, and just kind of like looking into like kind of interesting things. But like trying to get back to what I was talking about before, I'm kind of thinking about like an actual like board game of some sort, right? I'm kind of right now, I'm just starting with Lego Star Wars, because I'm like, you got these little minifigures, right? And these are kind of like units to my mind, right? And then why not I make rules around like how you would use them in like a game type of scenario, and like kind of make rules around it. And eventually, once I get all my rules, I'm gonna like test and like play it kind of with people, right? Maybe I'll even get like Sean. I don't know if Sean would be down with that. Once, like,
Of course, man.
Get the rules together.
Of course, man.
But like, I would like you to like test it out, and maybe you can even, and you and Mom can even tell me like things I could fix in it. Maybe I can adjust things. It's like I said, it's like my own board game, right? I'm making, right? Because I always thought to myself, I wanted to create something, right? But I always wanted to create like a game of some sort, right? But if I can't actually make a video game, why not I just do a board game, right? Because that's more about like thinking about rules and making like a fun type of like setting for it, right?
Yeah.
Interactive, right? And I even have like other ideas. Oh, you know what?